Okay, right. So looks like the last link broke. Everything kind of shut down for a second there. Hopefully this one should be better. Try the chat again, everyone, if you can. If you can drop me a line in the chat to let me know everything's working, that'd be great. But yeah, we're going to be getting back up and running again. I'll try and pick it up from where I left off. Oh, I might just drop the other link on the group. Share my screen. Okay, so back to where we were. We were in here. So let's get out of this. So we were talking about Ohio, what we're doing here. So hide this. So you're covered heads up to right guard is covered heads up to play side man. Right tackle is going to double team that because he is uncovered heads up to play side gap. Yeah, he is covered here by essentially uncovered in between him and the Y. So what the Y is going to do is give a ranger call. It means he's a lone ranger. Yeah, and this is how we're going to do it. So we are going to get right tackle double teaming to linebacker here. If these bloody lines would work. And we are going to, as a Y here, because we're covered heads up, we're going to attack that play side shoulder with everything we've got. Make sure we get our bodies across him to make sure that he can't get anywhere. So let's see what we actually get. Looking at first steps here. Left tackle. So left tackle, first thing here, we are blocking the read man. It's something we really don't want to be doing. Yeah. As soon as we know that he's read man, i.e. this dude, we want to be completely getting out of his way. We don't want to be touching anything. Accelerate away from him. Take a step to the backside here, to the right, and accelerate up to the second level. Yeah. Right center, we are already off that double team. We have gone far too quickly there. So let's go. Let's have a quick look at the right guard's footwork. So first step, boom. Nice first step. I like it. We are raising a little bit high there with our second. So you can see here, it might be a bit blurry, but we have a gap between your two helmets there. We want to be tucking our head into the V of his neck, into his shoulder pad here, and getting our knee here right into the middle of his crotch. Yeah, that's going to give us a really good position to drive from, and we won't get stood up, and we can finish that block there. Okay, center. We change your footwork a little bit. So instead of taking the settle step on the play side of a double team, you guys are just getting that high step straight into it here. So you're high stepping straight into this guy here. Again, with our high step, we want to get that knee to crotch relationship, get hip to hip with the guard, and work this guy to the second level. Yeah. So here we go. Can't see your first step there because we're hidden behind the center. Sorry, the QB. But I would be expecting to see your foot in this line here. Yeah, we need to drive off that backside foot and really try and get some motion into that man before we come off here. Also, look at how our lid level changes in that first step. Boom. In that first step, we have stood up. We've probably gained about, I don't know, 18 inches, 2 foot there. Look at that. Yeah. So this means that when we're engaged with him there, you can see the D lineman's pad level is below both of our helmets here. Yeah. It's not a position that we really, really want to be in. So, yeah, and we want to be double teaming him, working him, keeping our hips and shoulders square, getting our hand out of that double team, and only coming off once he forces us to, or once someone enters this gap to force us to come off. Okay. Right guard, first step. We've gone laterally here, but we haven't sort of gained any ground into him. So with the way that our three techniques are lining versus our defense, yeah, he has almost put himself in exactly the position that we want to be into blocking. We don't need to gain anything else laterally here. So see, as soon as we step up there, apart from standing up straight, we've put ourselves in a position that we're almost belly to belly with this guy, essentially giving him a two-way go straight into the play. If we attack north straight up here, yeah, we get his shoulder and control it, and then we keep that momentum working him north. And it stops him being able to flow over as well. Right tackle. So right tackle from you, we are looking for a play side settle step first, sorry, backside settle step first. So we're looking to settle step with this right foot, gain a bit of ground, and from there we can accelerate into our guy. If we were going to do it any other way, we drive off that back foot, gain some ground with our left, and drive into him. What we've ended up doing here is we've taken that first step, haven't really gained any ground, and then all of a sudden our feet are together. In this picture here, our feet are completely together, so we haven't actually gained anything here. Yeah. From there, we're going to be working him up, and in all honesty, we are probably, because of the formation, going to be working for this dude coming across to try and make the play. This is probably the best look that we had on Ohio for the whole training session. The only thing was a bit of a dodgy pitch that stopped us getting a lot of yards on it. So essentially, we've got here 1, 2, 3 on 1, 2. The safety's going to have to make a play somewhere along the line, and that's only going to be 5 yards downfield if he goes the right way, which doesn't look like he has. Okay, on to the next one. This is the next version of Ohio right that we saw. So we're pro right, Ohio left. So apart from the running backs completely getting everyone over, we are looking all right. Left tackle, again, we're leaving this end. We're accelerating up to the second level. This double team from the center and guard is a lot better. We stick it for longer. However, we are still really high when we're looking at that pad level. Yeah, we need to be stepping out, staying low, getting into that double team, hip to hip as we have done here. This is great. Yeah, but we need to keep working him upwards. Yeah, we need to keep pressing him north. Okay, next one, right guard. We get put in the spin drive a little bit here. So this is what I'm saying, what I said on the previous play about essentially we've already got a great alignment against him. We've already got great alignments against him, so we can effectively, sorry, just got a message, 1 second. We've already got a great alignment here. We can accelerate north through him. And then all of a sudden, if he wants to spin back across us, we're in a great position to just put him on the floor because he's done something stupid. Yeah. See, if we work straight north here and he wants to put a spin move in, we're all up in his back, and he's on the floor. Yeah. Okay. Right tackle. Yeah. Nice head and hand placement. This is really nice. I would say though, if we can work him north, that would be absolutely perfect. But other than that, I'm very happy. I'm happy with that block. Cool. One more Ohio here that we're just going to buzz through really quickly. So we are prototype right, Ohio left. So again, left tackle, you're going to be leaving him, which you do, which is great. Guard and center double team. So guard, it looks like, so the left guard here, we stand up really high, yeah? Again, we need to get this pad level low, get underneath him and work him north there. Center, we need to gain more width on that step. We're just looking straight ahead here with eyes to get with looking to get to second level. We really need to get involved on these double teams because we're not doing it at the moment. Yeah. So, So we're going to stick this double team in the middle here. Get hip to hip, work him north. Right guard. Better step width-wise. We still want that knee to crotch relationship, and we just let him get underneath our pads a little bit here. Yeah. Start walking backwards a little bit. We come out, we take that first step with intent and violence, like what we've been trying to say. We get intent and violence in that first step. All we have to do is stalemate these guys. One on ball, one block. It's a tough situation. Yeah? We just need to stalemate him. Okay. Tackle. Yeah, tackle. Ideally, we would be getting a ranger call from the Y here. Yeah, to say that you can then go and double team with this. Yeah, so you can go and get involved in this. Ys, again, we are happy with you just attacking that play side shoulder and getting north through that. Okay, next we're going to look at stretch very quickly. We'll run this through playbook. So, stretch, again, it's something that we'll see on film. It hasn't been our greatest success story. Stretch, we had a couple of good runs with it, but we do need to do some work on it. So, stretch. Let's go stretch right, just to stay in keeping. So, stretch right. Our rules here are we are taking a bucket step, taking our aiming point to the outside shoulder of the next man play side on the line of scrimmage. So, if we go right to left here, if we're going stretch right, we get this. And then we get this. Boot out the back. Okay. So, right tackle. We are dropping and then accelerating into that play side shoulder. With that bucket step, we need to gain depth and width. Yeah, that's really, really key. Driving off that backside foot. So if we're going stretch right, driving off that left foot, getting depth and width and getting to that play side shoulder and attacking it on owning that angle and really getting there is really, really important for this. Okay, so right guard, I cannot stress this enough, gentlemen. You have no backside assignment on this. Yeah, if you have a one technique, i.e. this dude, yeah, you do not touch him. You don't throw a hand. You don't give him anything. There is no support here. Yeah. Your assignment is get on your track to the outside shoulder of the next man on the line of scrimmage. It's going to take you deep. Yeah. You're going to look to get to here. If you are not in a position to take this guy over within 3 steps, i.e. bucket step, 1 step, 2 step, you're then accelerating to the second level. Yeah. Center, bucket, aiming for the next man on the line of scrimmage. This is where we're going. Yeah. We want to secure that outside shoulder, give the F a running length to the outside. Left guard, you have no backside assignment on stretch. You are bucket step, aiming for the outside for the play side shoulder of the next man on the line of scrimmage. If you do not take it over within 3 steps, you are accelerating to the second level and finding a linebacker to block. Left tackle, exactly the same. You are aiming for the play side shoulder of the next man on the line of scrimmage. This is a pretty key block actually for left tackles. We really want to be getting the reach on this guy. In a game situation, I would suggest that we look at cutting this, but in training, we will not cut anyone. Cool. Backside defensive end is left. He's going to be held by the boot action, and that's going to come in later on. As far as bringing this into pro, our rules do not change at all. Yeah. So if we bring this into pro, essentially like this. We get this dude. Oh shit. Sorry. We get this dude leading out here. And we will end up with this. Exactly the same theory for us. We're taking care of the line of scrimmage first and finding the first thing that shows to us over the top here. Yep. The main difference comes when we start bringing Y into a tight formation. So this is where Yankee Yankee comes in. Yankee Yankee is a signal for the tackle and the Y, yeah. So it means that we're going to be pinning and pulling, pin and pull. So Y, you're going to down block. Here, if we get the Yankee call, and the tackle is going to pull around and look for the next man. So key things to know about the Yankee call for those of you who don't. Y, if you are covered, heads up to play side on the line of scrimmage, you will not call Yankee. Yeah, you will follow your stretch rules, aiming for the play side shoulder of the next man on the line of scrimmage. Tackle will do the same. Yeah. We can only call Yankee if we are uncovered on the line. And we have fence what we will see. We bump this over, up here. That sits over the top. Against the 6 technique, you are covered, heads up, play side. Yeah, we will not get a Yankee call. Instead, we'll be calling for a double. We'll get fed. Oh, well, no. Yeah, we'll get fed. This tells the tackle that he has support on the play side. Here we go. So you're going to attack that play side shoulder. Tackle's going to bucket step. Pair of you're going to reach. Y here is most likely going to roll off and pick up the first thing coming over the top. Probably going to be this dude. Yeah. We are going to get that. Because he has a blocking angle. Yeah. If they want to bump over to a 3 and a 5 like this, we're going to follow our rules again. You have heads up to play side, attacking the outside shoulder of that man after your bucking step. Center, get on your angle to the outside shoulder of the next man on the line of scrimmage. If you haven't taken over in 3 steps, we're accelerating to the second level. Click the right buttons. Left guard, same thing. Right tackle, same thing. If you haven't taken over 3 steps, accelerate. This is where we are. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at some film of this. So my next couple of plays here are going to be stretch. We've got 2 stretch plays. One that we did kind of all right. The other one, I don't think we did so well on. So the key thing that we weren't doing here, one, we weren't getting on our track. We spent most of the day helping out on the backside, which is not where we want to be. So tackle. Left tackle, we've bucket stepped here and we've kind of scooted. Yeah, ideally we want to drop, get that bucket step, drive off that backside foot, our left foot here, gain width and depth and attack that angle. We don't want to be scooting anywhere. It's not really an aggressive thing to do. Yeah, left guard. I'm pretty happy with this. I like the angle. I really want you to work on your pad level and your aggression. I think my note on film was we plodded for 3 steps, and I think this is a plod. We need to accelerate. We need to be aggressive and violent here. Okay. Next up is the center. Boom. Nice first step here. Yeah, I like where we're going with it. We've gained width. We could probably do with gaining a little bit more depth, but I like where your body positioning's at after that first step. We're almost in a position where we've reached him straight away, which is great. Next thing here, we just need to follow through. If we can follow through, run our feet through that block, keep our pad level low, yeah, we get the reach, and all of a sudden, there's a big old lane in here, and we start getting that, which is what we want. Okay. Right guard, your assignment here, you are taking a bucket step, aiming for the play side shoulder, the 1 tech on those initial steps. If you do not get there within 3 steps, if you're not in a position to take over that block, you're accelerating to the second level. Yeah, you're not helping backside. From now on, if you help backside on stretch, it's push-ups. Okay, getting that out there. Yeah, so we want to be accelerating across here and getting up to second level probably. Right tackle, same thing. We need to drop on this bucket step. Even though the guard is helping, we ideally still want to be, our initial aiming point should have been to be able to get our head across that and to work across into the play side. Cool. Ace tight right, stretch right. So this is where we'll start looking at getting Yankee calls in. So against this defense, we aren't in a position to get a Yankee call because Y is covered, heads up to play side. So he is going to attack the play side shoulder of this man. Give a Fed call so the right tackle knows that he is out there. Yeah, so we're attacking that. What we kind of do here is we take a good stretch step, but it's almost to avoid the block rather than to get anything on it. Yeah, we still need to be physical in this. We can't be running away from it. Yeah, we just look to shred that straight away. We've got to engage. Right tackle. Again, we want to get our bucket step here. Yeah, we need to gain width and depth on this. So if you watch where your foot starts, I'm just going to put the mouse over it there. Our right foot doesn't actually go anywhere. Yeah. So from our stance, we want to be driving off this back foot here and really gaining some width and depth to get round this dude. Yeah. Because ideally we want to get play side of him. Hopefully the Y will be holding him up at the line. You two can double this and flow off over the top, pick up this guy. Yeah, this is an outside run. We want to be getting to the outside and getting access to kind of that lane down the side here. Right guard. We don't bucket step here. We shuffle. Nothing aggressive or intentful about shuffling. Yeah, we want to bucket step, get to and attack that play side shoulder. Yeah, really get into it. Really get into it. Because as soon as we reach him, yeah, it fits into the whole picture of us getting to the outside here. Center, this is much better. Again, we look here. If I put my mouse where your foot starts, it's in exactly the same place where your foot finishes. There is no movement on our foot there. We need to be gaining width, gaining depth, and accelerating out of that with that first step. Yeah. Nice job here. You weren't in a position to take that over. 1, 2, 3. Ideally, don't want to put any hands on him. We just want to accelerate north there. Yeah. Left guard. Better. Yeah. We just want to be. No, we've got a note there. So left guard better. We want to be dropping and attacking. We need to drop more and try and get that position and hold it there. Yeah, we can be aggressive with this. As soon as he plates up, he doesn't really want anything to do with us. Yeah, so we've got to dip our hips and really drive through him there. Left tackle, I get it, you're a Y, but if we could, try and pretend to be a tackle on this, that would be amazing. Cool. Next up is counter. Next up for dissection. So we almost exclusively run counter from pro. And this is what we are going to start getting. So let's get the tight end out there. And we're going to run this from pro. We're going to draw up counter right, so F is on the left. For the time being, let's just draw up F counter, not Q counter, because the blocking scheme doesn't actually change for us. So counter series is as close as we're going to get to any sort of traditional ISO blocking. Yeah, we are just going to base out our guys on the outside, heavy double team in the middle, working to an inside mic. Now, I've told you guys in the past, we want to get our stretch footwork there. We're cancelling that. We are just going to get as heavy a double team as we can to the middle linebacker. Pre-snap, we're going to get center to designate a mic. H will then fill and block there. F will fake and come in here. Yeah, this is kind of the ideal of what we want. If we want to flip it up, let me just delete all these. If we want to flip this up, move this over here. Yeah, we're still running counter right. Going to base this guy out. This dude's going to be a one technique. Yeah. We are still designating this middle guy as our mic, i.e. where this double team is going to. Yeah. Because H is going to insert here and you this guy out. So always double team into this mic. This guy is left unblocked. QB action is going to hold him. So we're going to get something along those lines. Cool. So let's have a quick look at this one on film. This is kind of one of the reasons that looking at the film is one of the reasons that we look to change this. So we've got counter assault there. Okay, so right, this comes back to what I was saying about not just moseying out the huddle. Sam, what are you doing? What is this? Why are you here? The ball's over here. Yeah, let's have our heads screwed on when we come out of the huddle. We need to get to where we want to go. Staple of what we're doing on offense. Okay, fast forwarding through this. I actually timed this. I think it was 19 seconds that we took to get from the break to the line and get a playoff, which is far too long. So if we're running counter right here, tackles taking the end, getting heavy double teaming here up to this dude. You're in this out. H is going to be taking this guy. F is going to be getting the ball and going up the middle. See what we get. So now the majority of this I don't have a problem with. So left tackle, good job. Yeah, we just want to use this guy out. He can't make a play there. We're just getting yourself between him and the ball, essentially. Out. Left guard. First step's good. We're still a little bit high here. Yeah. We need to be getting underneath him, working him north out of this. Yeah. Center. We don't take any sort of step into the man. Yeah. We step vertically with that first step there. Boom. We just step straight up the field. We want to be getting into that knee to crotch relationship with the D tackle. Yeah. So we need to gain some width, get hip to hip, and work this guy to the second level linebacker that you eventually come off on. Yeah. Right guard. We can run essentially exactly the same thing as we run on Ohio here. Yeah. So he's kindly lined up a 2-0-1 and 2B. where we want our finished alignment to be. We are just going to work straight north. Do that. Yeah. North, north, north. Get knee to crotch. Drive. If he wants to go outside, that's fine. We can let him go there. We don't want him flying back over the top. Cool. Yep. So, right tackle. You are manned up on the end here. We are just going to wash him out. Yeah. You don't have any responsibilities on the inside. Easy thing on counter. Both tackles are manned up on the ends. If we watch this play through, yeah, we end up widening this guy as we want to in the scheme. We hit this double, yeah, and break it off to the linebacker. We're pretty happy here. Yeah, this turns into an ISO scheme. It's a short little run up the middle, which is what we want from it. Okie dokie, so I don't counter. Boot. Boot, seriously, guys. I was watching the film and going absolutely mental with you guys on boot. Yeah, there is so much stuff going on. So when we run boot, yeah, it's a counter to the stretch. So we have to make it look like stretch. Yeah. This does not involve shuffling. This does not involve, any backside time. We don't look backside at all. Okay, so people are looking at it. If people are on the right link, that's fine. Still can't see any of your comments, which is less than useful, but hey, let's keep it going. Okay, so let's say we're running boot right here. Our assignments are exactly the same stretch, but instead of saying play side, I'm going to say backside. Yeah? So we go right. Your aiming point is outside shoulder of this defensive end. Heads up to backside. Yeah? Left guard heads up to backside. We were attacking out there. Yeah? Center heads up to backside man. This is where we're going now. The guard and center here will probably end up double teaming this. Yeah. If you have a shot on a double team at a 3 technique, probably be DJ. Just somebody end him. Yeah. Put him on his ass, and then we can watch it on film later and laugh about it because he was getting far too much done last weekend. Yeah. There is a prize. There is a Mars bar for anyone who puts DJ on his ass. Yeah. So, right guard, taking exactly the same, aiming out here. Right tackle, drop step, and accelerate into that defensive lineman. I cannot stress enough, there is no second level assignment on boot. If anybody goes to second level on boot, 10 push-ups, yeah? 1 for every yard. I'm pretty sure it's a 10-yard penalty. Even so, you're getting 10 push-ups. Frankie, don't go to the second level on boot. Please. Whatever you do, please. So, principle here is get the fake stretch action, QB boots round. H and Y will probably be flipped at this point, I now realize. And Y will be coming across here as this guy comes downfield. This is a naked boot concept, yeah? So as this guy comes downfield, if there's a no shit and he's in the QB's face, Y will be coming out behind him as a quick outlet. So, okay, actually, I'm just going to draw this up from the other way. If we have 1s and 3s. The linebackers on this do not matter because, again, we do not have a second level assignment in this. Yeah. So here, our aiming point is the outside shoulder of this guy. We're going to get a double team from the left guard because he's the next man down the line of scrimmage. Attacking here. Double team from the right guard because he's the next man down on the line of scrimmage. This guy really needs to sell the stretch to this guy, yeah? If we can get him, if we can get this dude flowing in here following the running back and the ball, where he thinks the ball is. This is what's going to make this play go. Yeah, if he's good, if we try and heads up block him and he's handling around here, and he can see that this boot comes off and chases it down, that's where we're going to have issues. So selling the stretch is the most important thing here. Yeah, we really have to haul ass away from the play. Cool. Let's have a quick look at some film of what we did. If I start shouting at people for having backside assignments, please do forgive me, but I think most people went and blocked the wrong way. So here we have boot left. If we are running boot left, that means that we are down blocking to the right. So our assignment for the left tackle is heads up to backside man on the line of scrimmage. We have this dude. Heads up to backside man on the backside man on the line of scrimmage. This dude, yeah. For center, heads up backside man. That's him. It's not the nose. Do not put a hand on the nose. Leave as quickly as you can. Yeah, this is what's going to sell the stretch. Yeah. Same thing for the guard. Head up to backside man. Heads up to backside man on the line of scrimmage. For the tackles, we run this a lot out of ace tight tackles. If you have a tight end there, yeah, you're just going to block him, because you will not have any help from the guard. From the wide, because he's going to be jetting back across the formation, getting underneath there, as we mentioned before. Right, let's see how it actually went. So, left tackle, we step back and grab the end, which is the end of the world. Yeah, doesn't really self-stretch as well as we wanted to. We really want you to be getting out there and selling that stretch. Guard, this is a lot better. The only thing is your aiming point here, you've kind of gone to the back of him, which is letting him come downfield, which again is not what we want, because then all of a sudden he's in hot pursuit. Yeah, if the QB takes any sort of time at all to make a throw, this big tall guy's getting his hands up in the face. Yeah, so we want to be keeping him at the line of scrimmage effectively, getting the same position as would on our Ohio block. Yeah. So we're accelerating away from this. We need to accelerate. We really need to sell stretch here. We kind of hop and shuffle. Yeah. We need to drop step and attack this 3 technique. Guard, no sort of stretch fake here. Yeah. We want to be aiming at this play side shoulder. We can really afford to sell this. Yeah, we can really afford to look for that play side shoulder, try and get that reach, because we know we've got this center coming to help us backside. Yeah, so we can really afford to get that. Tackle, again, drop step, bucket step, accelerate into that 6 technique. He's not going to be really making a play. If he wants to try and come around, we've got the running back falling into protection who can lay him out here. I understand your confusion a little bit. All of a sudden, there's a tight end there. He should have been coming back across formation here on boot, as is his assignment. But yeah, on this 6 technique, if we're seeing that a lot, yeah, we can afford to just get on his play side shoulder and U him out. Doesn't really matter if he goes into the backfield there. Yep. So as we can see, it's a little bit of a clusterfuck. None of the routes come open. So we're throwing the backside post with 2 defensive linemen in the guy's face. This is where these double teams are going to come in. We need to hold these guys at the line of scrimmage. We cannot be letting them get any sort of penetration. Yeah, we really seriously cannot be letting them get to where they are there. Yeah, we've got 4 guys watching the ball and 2 defensive linemen. Realistically, in a game, probably taking a shot at our quarterback. Yeah, we can't be having that. We've got to hold these guys at the line of scrimmage. Same thing to play later. We're running boot right out of ace tight left. So assignments here are, we're looking backside down the line, backside down the line, backside down the line, backside down the line, backside down the line. Dead easy. No second level assignments, nothing. Don't go down field, bully these defensive linemen, get in the backfield. Yeah. Sounds dead easy. So looking at the right tackle, we've been to a pass set here, which isn't really selling the stretch. Yeah, so we want to be hauling ass to the left-hand side here. Yeah. Right guard. Our footwork doesn't sell stretch. We still want to be taking that bucket step. We're kind of shuffling, hopping, skipping, not where we want to be. Yeah. DJ's been held up here. Yeah. If we have the opportunity to take a shot at him, do it. Yeah. This applies to any D lineman, not just DJ. Yeah. He's not going to get any better by you just kind of like sitting there and stroking him. Yeah. You're not going to get any better by it either. So center, we have no backside assignment here. Yeah. You should be accelerating, taking your bucket step and accelerating towards that 3 technique. Yeah. And this will really help if we can get that. If they do want to do a stunt there, if they want to stunt this guy in, you're going to turn, as you come across here, he's going to be running straight into you and you are going to win that. Yeah. If you see this opportunity, you need to put him on the floor. Yeah. It's all about that intent and violence with that first step. That's what we want. Right tackle. Yeah. Nice first step. Ideally, I don't really want you shuffling back with this. You know you should have support from your backside there, from the center. Yeah. So you take that step. You stand a little bit high again. You need to work on your pad level there. But yeah. Given the circumstances, I'm all right with that. Yeah. Ideally, we want you to be getting lateral, but technically that's your guy. So let's stick with that. Tackle, you're all right. Let's get that drop step. Again, you seem to be our foot doesn't actually move anywhere. We watch this foot here. We just kind of angle it slightly differently. We don't actually gain any width or depth. We need to be our foot, rather than being there, it needs to finish kind of here. Yeah. We need to gain depth and width. And then all of a sudden, boom. It's much better. We don't have as many people in the backfield. So this is why we don't want to be blocking this defensive end. If we can let him come upfield, and then all of a sudden Y is coming free underneath there. Yeah. Y is free as a bird. So all of a sudden this defensive end is up here, right tackle is in here. Yeah. And Y's come free for a quick gain. Cool. I am conscious of the time, so we won't do a lot with Pass Pro. I'm going to do a quick little bit on screen install, and then we'll go from there. So screens, this is mainly for O-Line. This is something we installed. For those of you who are there on Wednesday, this is something that we installed on Wednesday, the new way that we're going to be running. So for screen, I'm not going to draw up what we did previously because that'll just confuse everyone. So key rule here, if we're running screen right, so screen to the right. Oh, hello, that's not what I wanted. Tackles, you are taking a vertical set here. Yeah, you're just kicking straight back. And the idea is we want to bring these defensive lines with you. Yeah, you are kind of faking deep pass. Yeah. F's going to have a little play fake in the middle. Right guard and right tackle. Sorry, right guard and center. Going to be double teaming in the middle here. And, left guard and center. Right guard is going to be on this 3 technique. What we're going to be doing is blocking there for a count of 1 Mississippi 2. As soon as we get to that 2, we're shedding these blocks and then releasing laterally as the guard and side guard and center. Backside guard, yeah, we're just going to we're going to sit on this, make sure he doesn't follow the center. Yeah, if he does, we're going to work with him, try and get across, kind of thing. From there, we are going to get F sticking to the butt of the center, coming out and receiving the ball on a screen pass. So things to know for the center. So guard, assignment here, play side guard, you have first threat outside. Yeah, first color outside. Not really sure what the receivers are doing. They're probably just going to be running off vertically. Yeah, so hopefully we'll be aiming to get this guy to turn and go with him. If he doesn't, if they're running some sort of zone, yeah, and he's just sitting, he's going to be our man. Yeah, so we're going to take that first threat outside. Center, we're going to release laterally, but all the time we are going to be eyeballing this linebacker. This place, or the furthest linebacker play side, if we're running it from pro, he'll be out here. His first linebacker play side is going to be the guy who can make a play on this. Yeah, so your official assignment is first man inside, or most dangerous man inside. So as we are releasing along the line of scrimmage here, we're going to come back, wrap back up, all the time keeping our eyes on this linebacker. And we're going to get a nice little crack back there, highlight reel kind of tape. Yeah, this is something that we ran over on Wednesday. We'll run it again in full install on Sunday. But yeah, if you guys get to know your assignments on this, learn it, read, learn, and inwardly digest, as they say. This is something that could be really, really good for us. If we're running it from two back, the only thing that really changes is the backfield action. Yeah, so we're going to still get that Ohio fake. So we're going to get him coming, sitting in there behind the linebacker, and then we're going to get this. Yeah, same responsibilities, same reads. Play side guard, first threat outside, backside guard. Sorry, center, first threat inside. That is how we're going to run that. Haven't got any film of that. So last thing is a couple of plays that we wanted to run over. And these are plays that we are going to be running on Sunday. These are on the for QBs. These are on the QB scripts. These are on these are things that Coach Damien wants us to be able to run when we go into team and on air. So I'm just going to run over a couple of these plays just to make sure that we're on the same page. So if we go pro, tight, right, Ohio right. This is the look that we have been traditionally getting when we go pro tight. Yeah, we get that as a 6 technique. We're going Ohio right, F's going to be on the right-hand side, and H is going to be running the option. So pro tight right, Ohio right. This dude is the end man on the line of scrimmage. Yeah, we are going to be leaving him to be red. Yeah. So what we've got here is this guy is going to be the first read. Yeah, or they call it the keep read. This dude, unless I'm wrong, if any of the coaches are on watching this, and I'm wrong, please do let me know. This dude's going to be the keep read. This dude's going to be the pitch read. So as we come around here with H, yeah, F's going to be going inside. Q's going to be reading this dude to keep. And then if he wants to keep it, this dude in orange is going to be the read to pitch the ball to H. Okay. So our blocking scheme for this. Now that we know that this guy is going to be our pitch read, yeah, and this guy is going to be our keep read, we know that as a Y, our assignment is inside, yeah? So we are getting to the inside and blocking up to this linebacker, yeah? This guy will try and jam you on the line, yeah? This is where we can use a club and swim, club and rip. Just make sure that he doesn't get that he doesn't A, hold you up on the line, and B, you don't get in his way. The cleaner we can make this read for the quarterbacks, the better. Yeah. For the rest of the offensive line, we're following our Ohio rules. So we have heads up, play side gap. For the right tackle, we're going to block him. Heads up, play side gap on the line, we're uncovered. So we're going to double team back to this linebacker. Heads up, play side gap for the center, covered, take him. The left guard is uncovered, so we're going to double team back to this linebacker, and the left tackle is going to sit on this defensive end. Really, really easy once you know how. So the key here is why, knowing where you need to go. And hopefully we've got that in for you. Why, if you are ever in doubt, just identify who the end man of the line of scrimmage is and who the pitch man is likely to be. Yeah, from there you can start making decisions. If you have any questions in game or in the training, come and ask one of the coaches. Will be able to set you straight. Cool. So that was Pro-Tie right, Ohio right. Next one is Ace. There we go. Let me just to the board. So we have Ace hip. Sorry, Ace left hip. Q counter left. So Ace left denotes where Y is. Ace right there. Yep. We're going to make him not orange anymore. Q counter left. Okay. So Ace hip. Hip notes that H is going to be coming into the backfield. And if we're running Q counter left, he is going to be play side. Hip left. We are going to expect him to come into the box now that we've shifted into pro. Yeah. So now that we've defined this box, we are just going to be running, what the hell that means? We are just going to be running counter left as usual. What you will see is pre-snap to you'll see a pre-snap alignment change. Yeah. So now that you know you've got H coming in, this is for the center and guard really for this double team. If we're going left, we're going to get that. You know that this play side linebacker, if we've got this hit call, is now going to be taken by H. Yeah. If we end up with this box, this guy is going to be the mic. So we are going to be double teaming heavy into this. Yeah. H is going to be leading. F is going to be doing a higher fake and kind of drifting out here. And then Q going to be coming and then coming back up here. So that's where we're going to be going. Y is probably going to be blocking up there somehow. Okay, so that's what we've got on Ace left hit, Q counter left. The key here is watching those linebackers. If we've got a motion, making sure that we designate the right person on the counter to where the double team is going to. Last play, and then I'm done. I can let you all leave. We have overrun here a little bit. Sorry about that. I'll try and be better next time. Last one is pro tight right, Y over, stretch left. So pro tight right, we are going to get something along these lines as we've been seeing from the rest of the film. Pro tight right. Stretch left, designate the F is going to be backside of the play. So H is going to be play side. The key thing is pre-snap, we get this over motion. Y comes over, flips to the opposite wing position. Yeah, flips to the opposite wing position. Now, the Ys need to be very, very aware of exactly where the defense is lined up. Yeah. If we have the opportunity off of this motion to get a Yankee call, yeah, and then all of a sudden you are then down blocking, we get a pin and pull look off of here after the motion, that's something that we want, yeah, if we're running stretch. So Ys, you need to be really vocal and really quick on this call, yeah, just to make sure that that yourself and the tackle are on the right page. Everyone else is taking our footwork, yeah, because we've guards, because we've had the Yankee call, we're going to avoid this guy, yeah. So we're just going to accelerate straight to the second level because he's taken out of the picture. We're just going to say he's not accounted for by the rest of the line, yeah. Center, stacking out here. Guard is taking his line. The blinking thing wants to draw. Guard taking his line, accelerating to second level if he doesn't get there in the third step, and tackle is cutting off that 3 technique. Yeah. This could be a really good play for us. If we get this running, this could really, really mess with the defense and let us get outside. Okay, right, I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know if you have any questions. Drop a line on the Facebook group. Any scheme questions, try and keep them on the Facebook groups, either the offensive group or the O-line group. And yeah, good night. Look after yourselves. Ta-ra.